The views expressed in this podcast, Champ and Tramp, belong to the host and guest, not the Champ and Tramp podcast itself. It's intended for entertainment information, so please use discretion. We're not responsible for any outcomes resulting from the content discussed. Hey guys, got a public service announcement about this revolutionary new sports drink, Impact Hydration. Concussions in the world of sports is no joke, and this product is just what athletes need. Impact Hydration has 5 times more electrolytes than the leading sports drink, plus 3 grams of creatine. Everyone knows creatine helps increase strength, but the exciting thing is the new research shows it can help protect athletes from brain injuries.
Yeah, Frankie, I know concussions are a big concern for fighters and other contact sports. It's great to see a product like Impact Hydration is now available.
Yeah, I definitely wish it was available when I was fighting. I recommend this product for any athlete in MMA, wrestling, football, or any contact sport. When it comes to hydration and protection, this is it. Get Impact Hydration today.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. We're never tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the Champ and the Tramp, let the bomb blast.
No, that he did that to you? When he did that to you?
I never know what you're talking
He accosted you?
Yeah, that happened.
You told me he liked it, though.
That happened?
Remember? He said he did that. And he,
That thing with that guy at that time, at that
and
place.
he did that to you?
And I enjoyed it.
And you liked it. You
I
said,
did.
you
Yeah,
said,
I did.
you
I
said
told-
it sprung up a curiosity, didn't it?
100%.
All right, we can talk about it.
Yeah. What do you want details?
Yeah, let's hear it.
His name was Teddy.
Teddy.
Super nice guy, very gentleman.
Gentle. Was he gentle, though?
No, he wasn't, but I asked him not to be.
You asked him?
I asked him.
How'd you ask him?
Spank me, daddy.
Oh, man. Back to back, baby. People don't know, but this is back to back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I was away. You were away, so we're kind of making one up here, pal.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. Frank, I see the stress in your face. I know you for many years. This gym is fucking being a little rough on you, buddy.
It's just stuff that,
Almost open, though.
I don't have to. It's
It's
not
like
working
little
out.
shit, right?
Yeah, it is. It's honestly,
little.
It's like you wake up every day and I'm like, what next, motherfucker?
Yeah.
But honestly, like dealing with the township, I thought it was gonna be a nightmare because you hear these crazy stories, and so far it's been pretty good. I did just recently fail my fire sprinkler inspection, but stuff that is easy to remedy it. And
will they come back like as soon as you make the change?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
There's no delay.
Guy, most of the, they've been all good people.
Good.
I'll say that.
Good. Yeah, it's I'm sure it's stressful because obviously nothing's coming in; it's all just going out.
Yeah.
So,
yes. I got. Right. I'm constantly bleeding. I'm bleeding. But I'm excited too. I feel like I read that I told you the Alex Hormozy book. And he's just like, dude, nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody's figuring it out as they go.
It's kind of
that's just it. So I keep I'm stressing a lot, and my wife's stressing a lot, and I'm like, look, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
That's right.
And we're gonna figure it out.
Yep.
We're good at that stuff. I mean, I'm consistent. That's one thing I know is I'll keep showing up. As long as I keep showing up,
baby.
We'll be all right.
I feel like that's like the key to almost
everything. 100%.
Relationships.
But did you hear?
Fucking show up every day.
Did you hear Brady's speech?
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady. Where was that? He gave a speech to somebody where he's talking about it's not talent, not this. It's consistency.
Right.
Something that most people don't have to show up day in and day out. And that's what I always say. That's what I said about my whole career was I was just consistent. That's what 15 years on top is not easy to do if you're not consistent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Not many.
Like I'm still I still work out 6 days a week, bro, pretty much.
Told me your new thing. You're always kind of switching up. Your new thing's doing like outdoor workouts now.
Yeah, I try to get a suntan while I'm working out. It's perfect. Two birds, one stone.
It was hot, bro. It's been hot lately.
I love it. It's a push. It's a push. Because, dude, I love to work out. I'll go roll for an hour and a half, and spar for an hour, with these guys and stuff like that. But sometimes I just want to get a quick workout. I got my my cul-de-sac is literally 0.25, so 400. So I'll do 100 jumps. I'll do 0.25, and then I'll do a kettlebell. I'll do let's say I'll do swings. Then I'll do bench, each one arm bench each side. Then I'll do like this squat to a drop, and then I'll do one arm rows, and I'll go back to that and do four sets. And it took me 26 minutes of hard work, and then I'll come back and just finish with some extra exercise with the thing.
You
kettlebell.
You still doing cold plunge in the morning?
Every morning.
Every morning. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
Is it? You said it's harder in the summertime. I disagree.
I don't know. I say that, but like,
I think it's harder in the wintertime.
yeah, it might be a little harder.
Not that I've even done it a bunch. I pretty much just do it here. Although
might be
in the
harder.
wintertime, I
But
can
the winter,
do it.
I don't know. It feels better in the winter for some reason. You
think
feel the
so?
effects of it more in the winter. I don't know. And like especially in the winter, I'll do the cold plunge, and I don't warm up. I don't take a shower. I just dry off. I just sit in front of the red light, for 10 minutes, and I'm literally like fucking in front of the red light.
Your body's working, yeah.
And I'll warm up that way, and then I'll put on a tank top because it's summertime and I'm like kind of cold, you know.
Yeah.
But in the winter, I put on sweats and stuff, and I'm in my car, freaking blasting the heat,
Yeah. I mean, when we.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell you this,
Go
just because what you brought it up.
Sure.
With the best purchases I've made in the last 5 years, my sauna and my cold plunge. I'm not one of those guys that fucking talk about it all the time. You know what I mean? Because that gets annoying. But I just seen something like everybody they say the sauna is no longer an option. You got to do it because they say as much like pollution and toxins and stuff we're ingesting through whatever it's in our food, in our air, in our
You don't think
fucking
that
water.
Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff that comes out that are drawing a blank off the top of my head that are kind of trendy. And they phase out after 2 or 3 years, and 5-minute abs. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
Shit
yeah.
like
I do.
Do you think that?
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, to me, I see the
Or some scientists.
well, we're debunked. So I'm seeing
Debunks
it
it,
already. Though.
says,
I'm seeing like fucking Chris. He's a little terrified of the cold, and he'll send me like, oh, some guy says if you're constantly going in there, it's. Your what does it do? It kind of hits you, it helps you recover, helps recovery. And then what happens if you don't do it? It messes you up. You're like, if you don't do it, then you don't get the same recovery. This and that. I'm like, dude, but I'm gonna do it every day anyway. So what's the matter?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that guy that told you that's just a little soft. Or he's like, oh, if it's below 50 is too cold. It's too cold. I said, I think that guy's soft. That's what I think.
Right,
Wim Hof, the guy that pretty much popularized this.
Yeah.
That dude's an animal. You're not telling me he's wrong?
He is an animal, but you look at him. He's not the specimen of an
He don't
athlete.
look that young,
Right.
Either. How old is he? Now?
I don't know.
How
He
old
looks
is Wim
pretty
Hof?
old.
Can you look him up? I wonder because he does look.
How old would you say? Just by his looks, I got to say mid-70s.
No, I'd say 65.
You think so?
Yeah.
65. I mean, listen, the dude's a savage. I think he holds a record
He's
for.
like he's not fat or anything either. He's just not
just
muscular.
Yeah. I'm sure he's never done a supplement on an enhanced supplement in his entire life. He seems very.
No, but no. I told you the story about him.
What's that?
Well, you remember that actually? I think Errol told us.
Errol
about,
Dobler?
Yeah, when we did the class with him.
What's the story?
Where they injected him with a virus, and he literally breathed, did his breath work, and didn't get sick. Everyone else got sick, and he did not get sick.
I don't know.
They did it like control group and him.
Really?
Right? They gave everyone else the flu. They all got sick, and he didn't. The virus, he didn't get sick. So they said, "Holy shit, that's crazy!" He's like, "I can teach anybody to do it." Like, what do you need? Years? He's like, 2 weeks. They said, 65.
65.
Boom. I'm good, huh? I'm good.
Wow. He looks older. I think he looks older.
You think? I don't know.
I do.
But how many 65-year-olds can do what he does? He climb Mount Everest and all that shit.
Just about none. Did he climb Mount Everest?
Yeah, he did it without a shirt. I don't know Mount Everest, but he hikes stuff, and he hikes with fucking shorts on. You know what I mean? No shirt.
He's a barefooter.
Yeah. But okay, so I told you that he beat this virus, and the scientists were like, "Holy, how'd you do that?" He's like, "I can teach anybody to do it." Like, how long? They were like, years. You need years to do it. He's like, "Give me 2 weeks." So they gave him a group of two people. 2 weeks. They trained with him, taught them how to do this. Then a group that just whatever, just went about the normal stuff. And he gave the one group all the virus. He gave the other group all the virus. The group that trained with him didn't get sick. The other group got sick.
Wow. I don't remember that story, but I believe you. He's definitely unique. What is he, Finnish? What is he?
Swedish, right?
Swedish?
Dutch.
Dutch?
No, Dutch is Netherlands. Yeah. But that's
I
pretty
know
wild.
he
I heard there's a breath book. Breathe, the book Breathe, I think, right? I read it a while back. I forget who was the author of it. Anyway, he was saying that there's monks in like Asia or something that spent years of their lives just breathing, in caves. Like that's it. And this one monk can literally make like his pointer finger like 100 degrees and his other finger like 50 degrees.
bent backwards.
No, like temperature wise.
Oh, I'm like, I know what you mean.
Bent
Okay.
backwards.
I'm
Like temperature wise.
How does that got anything to do with breath? Okay, now it makes sense.
No, I mean even that. I mean breath. I mean, yeah.
No, I thought you meant.
I know, but yeah, but even if breath did, we probably could if you could fucking make.
I know
your finger.
a lot of people see how long they can hold their breath in the pool. You were telling me somebody, who was it? Ricardo.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. That's insane.
5 minutes. Yeah.
When I swim a lot, I don't swim a lot anymore, but back when I used to, I mean, I feel like I probably could have done like a minute. You know what I mean?
Maybe, I don't know.
But
I panic,
now you panic. Now I panic. Because I don't swim a lot.
Yeah.
So I dive under now, and I'm like, oh shit, that's the end of the pool. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just gonna go up.
Yeah.
But that's just repetition. It's anything, Those divers in the what's that island chain?
What else? The Bermuda Triangle?
Are they not Polynesian? They might be Polynesian. I don't know, but it's
the Indonesian islands.
Is it that what it is? With the fish divers, they dive down.
Oh, I don't know.
They like make their homemade flippers out of like kelp and shit, and make their mask out of.
What they're real good like underwater.
They hold their breath forever and dive down and get fish.
Well, I did see something like that where like there's like a tribe that hold their breath like fucking crazy. Maybe it was that.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean,
I wonder if they did like their physiology or something. Like, is their lungs bigger or something? Like,
repetition.
Do they have more? Well, I'm sure of that, but like I'm saying, imagine if it's for generations. It's like your body maybe like they like, oh shit, this family fucking jumps in the water all the time. We got to build more red cells, red blood cells. Maybe, right?
Free diving, and they do it competition. I know there was a lot of people have died doing it, but they take them out into the ocean and they run a line down, which you're not allowed to touch. I think it's just like a guide line, but a lot of them don't make it back to the top, and they get. I guess it wouldn't be the bends because you're not inhaling compressed air, but I guess they just.
Well, yeah, but you just think it's just pressure, right?
They pass out
down
before
50
they
50 feet. The pressure on you is a lot more than 10 feet.
Right. So, look up what the world record free dive is. I think a woman said it.
Yeah, that's crazy that the diving stuff, even like surfing, bro. Because you used to talk about, we had Sam Hammer in here, and I just hear surfers talking about it. Where like you get hit by a wave,
by the time you come
and
up,
you think you're about to come up, and boom, another wave comes on. You're like, dude, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that's scary. 420 feet. Can you imagine? Without touching anything.
Wow.
Crazy.
So I wonder, it's like 420 feet, goes to the bottom and pushes up?
No, they don't ever touch bottom. They just go to a marker on a rope.
Oh, really?
And they like grab a ring off it, and then they go up.
Why? Because that deep's way too deep.
Well, I think whoever, let's say the record was 300 feet, someone will set it for 310, and they'll reach 310, and then it's 340, and then and someone got to, what was it,
420.
Yeah, it has to be all obviously documented and filmed, and to make an actual record. 420. Oh shit. Does
the pressure? Does your eyes start popping? No. Would they go inward?
I don't think at 420 feet. I mean, there's definitely pressure, but I don't think that much.
Bro, you tell me you go in you ever been in like a 12-foot pool? Yeah. Right. You feel pressure.
Sure.
Down there,
sure.
Right.
You got to clear your ears constantly because that's where you get. I think most of the buildup is in your eardrums, right?
Yeah, I mean, your sinuses, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. You a cat person or a dog person, Raj?
Dog, 100%.
Yeah, that's kind of easy. But cats actually are kind of cool, I think. First off, they decimate more animals than any other animal.
They do.
Probably.
They definitely do. And they play with it. They don't even eat it half the time.
Yeah, they kill so many animals. But I seen something again. It was on Instagram or whatever. But they were saying cat eyes are different than any other, like a house cat. Yeah. Nothing like a tiger, leopard, lion. They all have pretty much round pupils. The cat has like the slash,
the
slit,
yeah.
and they think I said something. They said they think cats may be able to see a spectrum that we cannot see.
Oh, really?
That's why they say, you ever see a cat staring at something? So they maybe see something that we can't see because of the way their eyes are. And a snake has the same eyes.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
A snake has the same eyes. And cats hiss. No, lions don't hiss. I don't think tigers hiss. They growl. Cats hiss. What else hisses? A snake. Snake hiss. Cats are snakes with legs. That's what I say.
They say, I saw a thing where they were measuring reaction time, and a cat has like insane, one of the fastest reaction times. I mean,
any animal?
They beat a snake strike. There's a video on it.
Yeah,
Pull up like
I
cat reaction. It'll probably be something corny, but like I guess type that in, cat reaction videos, and it's like snakes striking at cats. And
well, you see the
they
mongoose,
move
like a mongoose.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
mongoose
Well, they can kill like a
cobra.
is it a
or
mamba? Mamba. I think they kill the mambas. Is that
I don't
what
know, whatever they can.
black
Even a
mambas?
cobra.
But
They're fast. They're fast.
yeah, they say a black mamba is the only snake that's actually aggressively will come after you. Every other snake's scared of you and will only strike.
Well, a
if they
black
feel-
mamba will?
Black mamba will pursue you.
Fucking Bryant, bro. You don't play.
Yeah, watch some of these strike videos.
Well, the cats have that like second sense or something. Maybe they could.
I mean, they get out of the way by literally
milliseconds, right?
Milliseconds.
Yeah.
Milliseconds.
Yeah.
They always land on their feet. They're unique animals.
They do, right? Always land.
Always land on their feet.
I'm kind of cool. I don't like cats, but I do because they're not social animals. Really, they don't come and say hello.
No, they're
walk in
very
the door.
very independent.
But they say some cats do. Like, actually, you know who had?
My kids have cool cats. They have Himalayans. They're pretty cool.
Okay, I think Bengal cats are pretty dope too.
Yep.
You ever see them?
No,
But they're huge. They're like big, pretty big.
Try to find the one with the snakes in.
You ever seen the Maine coon cat? You ever seen that?
Huge thing?
Yeah.
The massive thing? I've seen it. Yeah,
they're
yeah,
cool looking, bro.
Yeah. Any of those, Andrew. Just click on. I saw one where it was like a couple different snakes. This might be it.
Oh wow, damn,
Yeah.
dude, that was a.
That's
just a snapping turtle, bro.
Yeah. Look how quick that is, bro.
What? He's crushing Corso. Boom. Yeah, dude, they are super athletes.
That's what I was talking about.
Holy shit, they are super athletes.
He got out of the way by literally milliseconds. What's that? He got the
catch the fly, whatever.
This is the video I was talking about. This is the one I saw.
That's impressive.
He got that fly like 5 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, cats. What is another quick reaction? Well, mongoose. I mean, I bet you tigers are.
I don't
quick
think
reaction.
I mean, you might be right. I might be wrong, but I didn't know that mongoose had quick reactions. I thought they were just
mongoose kill snake.
I know, but they get bit and they have a natural anti-venom. They don't always get missed. They get hit.
Nah, but they're pretty fast though.
They are pretty fast, but nothing like a cat. I don't
really.
think. Yeah.
I probably think a cat.
Oh, did you see that dude up there? I just saw something about him today. That sketch dude.
That dude sketch. Yeah, I did see that. They said and he came out. He said he was.
He said it was true. Yeah, it's crazy.
But the people are going around saying, "Is he got Down syndrome?"
Autistic, I think. I think he's autistic. Yeah.
I don't know.
He's hysterical, bro. But everybody's on the sketch train. But I guess
he's a.
I guess he did. What was it like? Gay OnlyFans or something?
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what someone said. Like, yo, all these guys are trying to get he's kids look up to this guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, nobody looks up to what the hell was that guy's name? What's the guy that shit all over his friend and kids? Blippy. Blippy.
I don't know.
There's a video. This guy Blippy. My kids used to watch him, and then I heard this rumor. I was like, "There's no way that's true."
Look, this is a. So yeah, I'm definitely a dog person too. I think.
No question.
But a cat, like I said, I kind of do like things about cats.
We had both when I was a kid. I definitely was not a cat person. They're too independent, and I don't like anything that shits in a litter box and then jumps up and walks around on your countertops.
But that's true.
I like a dog that goes outside and takes shit. You know. Something that stares at me in the eyes while it's dropping a deuce and then comes up and fucking licks my face right after. It's a little weird for me.
Yeah.
I just don't want that walking around my countertops, you know?
Yeah, you're right. You can't tell a cat to get down. That's what I don't like.
And I don't know. I mean, listen, there are hoarders that hoard dogs, no question about it. Maybe they're a little crazy. but I feel like the crazy people own cats. It's always a crazy cat lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But there's some fucking asshole dog owners.
Oh,
That's for
no,
sure.
no question about it. No question about it.
All right, you shower in the morning or at night?
At
Nighttime shower? Yeah.
I'm at work outside, so I'm, like, why would I shower in the morning? I shower at night, so I'm clean. I go to bed clean.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'll shower in the morning, like when I had wrestling this past weekend.
Yeah.
So I had to get up like 6:30 to get the kid over there. I showered just to kind of wake me up.
Yeah,
I wasn't
fresh.
like usually I go work out. So like, why would I work out if I'm gonna go shower?
Right.
You know, shower and go if I'm gonna go work out. So I just showered there.
You basically
Live in hotel rooms?
No, you
I
basically
do.
are. Your kids are wrestling year round because you're always.
round.
So how many? There's a school league, right? There's a high school league, right? There's a grammar school league. Then there's a rec league, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right, and then what are you? There's other leagues too, right?
No, it's like, right now is just like just open tournaments, just tournaments really for the kids and duels. You know, there's Fargo's coming up, which is freestyle. If kids like Tino's not old enough for that, but next year I think it will be.
So
Kids will go at the Fargo to wrestle.
So it would be like Naga for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's just a
Kind of like, but it's just different. There's so many more wrestling tournaments than there are jiu-jitsu tournaments.
right.
You know, like there's a wrestling in the winter. There's probably 5 tournaments every weekend.
Wow.
You know, in the winter in wrestling season, and
Right.
even out of season, there's probably a tournament every weekend.
But that's all individual parents taking it. It's not like a team event. No. Yeah.
Well, during the winter, yes, there's school stuff
Yeah.
during the winter during wrestling season.
Right.
But now it's all just
Usually the school stuff isn't as high a level though, right? As the
well, like middle school, no, it's not as high level.
Right.
But like but the whole idea is high school. That's it, high school and college. You know,
right.
because now you want that's when it matters.
Yep.
You know, like I've always been telling Tino, like it don't matter. When we get to high school,
It matters.
it starts to matter a little bit.
Right. The hell was that?
What is that?
Well, listen, Renee's allowed to have some more. What the hell was that?
But yeah, so Frankie wrestled yesterday. Bro, actually, he wrestled in Manasquan High School because I had duels. And you ever been to the Committed Pig in Manasquan?
Great spot,
Dude.
Yep.
Holy
great
cow!
spot.
I mean, I've been there, but I went like I used to go meet like Kurt and Randy and a couple people there, like in probably 2016, 2018 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember 2020, you know, COVID. They were moving in the middle of COVID. And I remember I went to go, I'm like, oh, see if they're open yet. And they weren't. And I talked to the owner, and like they got slowed down, you know, this and
They're
that.
right down the street on the left.
Yeah,
now, right?
now they have like they have a rooftop.
Yeah.
They have a bar.
Yep.
But I had a
It's a good
burger,
spot.
banging
I haven't
burger.
been to the new spot, but the old spot I've been to. Great
The
spot.
new spot's sick.
Yeah.
They have a rooftop and everything. Yeah.
There's a place right next door to the old spot too. That's pretty good in Manasquan. I can't think of the name of it.
But I had it had like fig jam on it
yeah.
with goat cheese.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
holy
so
shit.
good,
Bacon,
so good.
Damn.
So bacon jam they call it. I think
Yeah,
they call it bacon
yeah.
jam.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, do you let your kids light off fireworks?
I mean, I have before.
Yeah.
I'm watching right there. You know what I mean?
Like big stuff?
I mean, no.
You let them
probably
hold Roman candles? And
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, yeah,
Do you?
yeah.
I always did when I was a kid. And then
Yeah.
my kids are like now, and I bought a bunch when we were up in Maine. And I'm like, no, put it in the ground. And then I see other older kids holding it. And one of them handed one to Grayson. I was like, fuck. I was like, I used to do it when I was a kid, but, you know, so I did. I made him hold it right on the very end.
Yeah.
But some of the big shit, you know, I was like, listen, just fucking light it and get away. you
Yeah,
know?
that's why I said light it and get away,
Right.
obviously.
I know a person that's missing like 4 fingers on one hand because she held on to it when she was a kid, younger.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's messed up. No.
Yeah. And then what's that football player's name?
JPP? Yeah.
JPP, yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro. He's done now, right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Playing recently. I don't know if he's retired, but let me check.
Scumbag.
Playing for Tampa.
But he's playing for Tampa right now?
He was
Oh, yeah.
very recently. He's a free agent right now, but he's still trying to play.
I'll tell you a story about him later.
About JPP?
All fair.
Mm.
Tell you a story.
Mm.
Oh,
Where'd
shit.
he put that one finger, Raj? Where'd he put that one finger? Oh, man. All right, let's get into some of these.
Open relationships, Frank. Ever
Progressive and liberating, or fraught with complications.
You ever listen? You've been in what 20 years? You ever think like, oh, spice it up a little bit? Let's bring. No, I wouldn't either. I couldn't do that.
Not that guy, buddy.
I couldn't do it.
There's some people that do it. That's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me. Obviously, I guess people that do it are okay with it. I don't know.
I mean, but did they always do it, or did they just get bored after so many years of being together? You think it was always like that way, or
I'm sure there's both cases, right?
Right.
Some people probably did it right from the get go.
No,
and that's why they like each other. And then some people are like, hey, it's bored. It's I don't know. No, no way, never.
Have some real confidence for that.
When you,
yeah, you gotta be like, yeah.
I know it's been. I'll ask both.
Well, you always see those things like, my wife made me go in an open relationship. You ever seen that meme? And then everyone thinks like, oh, the wife's a whore. She wants to fuck dudes. And then she brought it to like some chick. You know what I mean? That's a little different, I guess. But no, I wouldn't, because that just creates too much.
I always get a kick
drama,
out of the dudes, the husbands or whatever, that they get caught cheating. They're like, I'm gonna go to therapy. I'm a sex addict. We're all fucking sex addicts, bro. Yeah. Every one of us.
That's why there's 8 billion people on Earth.
Exactly. It's just a matter of controlling it,
Thank a straight man for 13 billion people on Earth.
I know it's been many, many moons since you've been in the dating world. You too, Andrew, but you date a girl for period of time or whatever. Do you get over her, like immediately you break up, or do you still get a little jealous when she starts dating somebody else?
I mean, I'm gonna get over right away.
Right away?
But I'm probably, and I may get jealous, but I will not let that bitch know.
I could not possibly agree more with that statement.
But yeah,
I couldn't agree more.
I would, dude. I don't know. Whatever. I would break up with. Like, I was never like that guy. I would make sure I broke up with you. Yeah. So I would break up with a girl, and like that next night I'd be at another girl's house.
The quickest way.
Like I'm clean. I'm clean. I'm out of jail.
Quickest way to get over somebody is to get under somebody.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Unless you're a sociopath, I think everybody's kind of like that. I mean, if you put time in. I mean, if it was just a girl you randomly knew.
Yeah, that's
different. And I've had those. I've had those relationships. I've had a number of those where we knew what it was, and it was just that, and there was real nothing. It was surface. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
no emotional.
Well, I knew she was going back to do her thing, and she knew I was going back to do my thing, and there was like a mutual respect there.
Yeah.
There was no trash talk,
right.
But if I date a girl and I like a girl, yeah, I mean, not probably. I know it bugs me a little bit.
Yeah, like I'm at, yeah, it would bother you a little bit.
Sure.
Right? I mean, come on.
You're human.
You shared something with that person,
right.
Now you're saying, like, damn, he's probably stroking that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't look at it like that. I'm like, he ain't going to do to her what I did to her. I know he ain't doing to her what I did to her.
Well, Raj.
Oh, is he? You think he is?
It's literally a carbon cutout. You know what I mean? It's fucking, what do you have to do? He's got to walk in and go right. It's right there. It's like the bed print still matches. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, that was Jesus Christ! You're gonna get me in trouble. I wasn't even thinking about that. That's funny.
Oh, dude.
Nah, yeah. I'm not even gonna comment. I'm gonna fucking stay. I'm gonna take the high road here, buddy. Oh man. Did not even think of that.
That was funny.
That's funny.
All right. What else go? What else?
You keep living in my past, buddy. I'll keep moving on in the future.
Okay. Living with in-laws, cost effective and helpful, or a strain on privacy and sanity?
You ever done? You did it. Oh, you did it.
I kind of did.
You did it.
But I had my own entrance and exit.
Yeah.
I never had this. I really didn't see them.
Right.
You know.
And
I mean, we'd see them but we didn't. It was only for a year.
But that was sort of financial. You were in college, right? You didn't have.
No. I was just graduated college.
Oh, just graduated. Well,
home.
still weren't financially independent completely yet, right?
I kind of was. I mean, I had a job. I was working. I didn't have money.
So you just freeloading then?
I was living there for free.
That's what I'm saying. You were just freeloading then.
Yep.
I was trying to say that most people, I think, do it to save money.
Yeah. Well, no, I was saving money. That's why I did it. Yeah, to save money for sure. And then what happened is me and Renee broke up for a little bit, and I remember I went to my buddy's house.
Who'd you start dating after you? Did you get jealous?
No, nobody. Nobody did. It was like pretty quick. It was like a month breakup. 3-week breakup. So it wasn't really that long. At least
Keep telling that to
Right.
yourself.
Yeah. But I remember I stayed at my buddy's house. And bro, his house was fucking. I couldn't.
Shithole.
Dude, oh my God, I didn't want to take a shower there.
You're like,
I slept one night there. I woke up in the morning. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm going home. I went home to my parents' house, and I was living with my parents. And I had a job. I was in the union. I was fighting too. You know, not in UFC, but I was fighting. And I lived with them, and I was going crazy, bro. Because I literally haven't lived home for 5 years. I was in college, and I'm like, yo, I need to buy something. And I went and started looking for condos.
That's when you got the condo?
Got the condo, and then me and Renee got back together.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, we all have that one friend. I remember a friend. You know who they are, too. I'll just say the first name, Frank. But he had a couple roommates, too, who you know. And we would go there sometimes. It wasn't far from my house now, but he rented it before I owned my house. And we'd go there sometimes pregame and stuff like that. But, dude, I remember there was vice grips on the fucking shower, you know, like the knobs broken off the shower, and they had vice grips on it to like rust the old. There was all rust in them. I was like, I'm gonna catch fucking syphilis.
Listen, I went to college. You go to college, everybody's disgusting.
Right.
But I didn't. I lived with my one roommate 1 year. So I lived in the dorm 1 year, which that's normal, whatever. But you have to share a fucking bathroom with everybody. It's a pain in the ass. Like literally, get up in the middle of the night, you have to walk down a fucking hallway to go in the bathroom. Then the next year, me and my boy Myron lived in a house. Tiny fucking house, bro. Tiny. Like, I don't know if it was like less than 1,000 square feet. 2-bedroom,
small.
little living room. That's it. Tiny bathroom, little kitchen. But it was college or whatever. And we're there that summer. And he's like, hey, do you mind if my brother comes? Because his brother was coming to school that next year. You mind if my brother comes and stays with me? I'm like,
what's that accent you're doing?
what?
What's that accent you're doing?
Cleveland. He's like, you mind if my brother comes and stays with me? I'm like, yeah. I thought it was like for a couple, like in the summertime.
Right,
like, yeah, I don't give a shit. He's like, yeah, stay with me. Yeah. That dude was there the whole time now.
No shit.
But they shared a room. I had my own room.
Oh shit.
You know, it wasn't bad. But still, this motherfucker, bro. I still talk to my dude.
I know.
He's good people, right?
He still helps you train sometimes, doesn't he?
No, you think of Marcus. This is different.
Mark.
Different.
Okay,
This is
okay.
Myron. Different dude. But his brother's good to do too. You know, great wrestlers, bro. Real good guys. And but he would sing in the morning. I'd be sleeping. I hear. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like this, I hated R&B music. I'm like, I hate R&B music because it is to be singing in the morning.
Singing Luther Vandross and shit.
And they loved it hot as hell in there.
No, not me. Where do you
Hot
keep
as hell.
Where do you keep your AC on? You like it hot as hell because this
No.
podcast room's always hot as hell.
No, because when I don't have the
What do you keep your house on?
at nighttime.
Anytime.
No, nighttime's different.
I agree. Colder at nighttime.
67.
67. Nice. I would go anywhere between. Sometimes 67 is a little too cold depending on what it is outside, but 67 to 70, I'm usually right in there.
Well, the problem is,
Sleep
honestly,
better.
it's my room is the hottest room in our house.
Is it?
So that's why we put it on 67. Something's up with it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I'm about to get my own AC unit for that room.
Yeah, everybody gets those mini splits. I've been thinking about doing that for my bedroom.
Mini split? What do you mean?
Call them mini splits. Just a little
The thing they put on the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that for mine. I'm done. Because that's why I have the house. It
That'll-
probably wouldn't be on 67 if I didn't
Exactly.
have my room was hot. You know
Same
what
as me, because my bedroom was an add-on.
Right,
So
right.
they just ran ducts off what was already there, so it kind of gets hit last. It's always about 4 degrees, 5 degrees
Yeah,
hotter
dude,
than
that
the rest
kills
of
me.
it.
Especially, we turn it off. I don't know if it's smart to do, believe it or not. We turn it off in the morning and then turn it on later at night. But I feel like if we forget to turn it on later at night, then like the first half of the night, you're like, fuck. It's
Oh,
so
you
hot.
turn AC off completely during the day?
Yeah, I don't think we should do that though.
I just crank mine. When I leave for work in the morning, I crank it up to like 75.
Yeah.
I come home, I
Well,
turn it down to...
yeah.
'cause
That
that way,
gets, when I turn it off, probably gets up to 75, not much higher.
yeah, definitely. You sleep better if it's cold. You know what I mean? You definitely sleep better.
That's known. It's
you try to sleep in
it's a
muggy
scientific
human
fact.
heat, forget it.
You know that? It's a scientific
Oh, yeah.
fact. The colder you are, the better.
I
when you
believe
sleep.
it. I believe it.
And you know that, believe it or not, working out or sauna, you know what that does? You think that would make your make you hot, right? But no, you know what it does? It cools your body down. As soon as you get out of the sauna, your body's like, well, as soon as you get in the sauna or while you work out, your body's like, well, we need to cool down. We need to cool down. So as you get out of the sauna, you're hot as shit, but your body is saying we need to cool down. So by the time nighttime comes, your body's cool.
Right. I got to start doing the sauna again with you. I haven't done it in
Yeah,
forever.
come on, I'm still doing it, buddy. It's just tough, my schedule now and everything.
I know. That's why I always feel like I'm a pain in your ass. Like you're,
No,
you're waiting for me, or
No, I'm just saying. Usually, I used to go at nighttime. It was easy. Now I kind of have to do it midday. You know.
right. Online dating, ever do it?
Well, no. I mean, I've been dating Renee since the internet came out, pretty much. You know what I'm saying, right? If you think about it.
It's true. That is true.
Right?
That is true. Online dating, I've definitely met girls off the internet.
Through DMs and shit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Usually,
I've never had that experience.
I mean, I had some crazy stories. I mean, I don't want to tell them because I got kids, but I've had some crazy stories, and I'll tell one. I was actually just telling it because I was in Maine. My good friend Phil Torrey, who took us, the whole family, out on his lobster boat. We had a huge lobster feed at his house. He took us to Bar Harbor. To a great dude. I've been friends with him since I was a kid, but we grew up with Tim Sylvia. So Tim was fighting in Ohio. I forget who he was fighting, but he was fighting in Ohio.
Randy. No, it wasn't Ohio. Oh, maybe it was.
I don't believe it was Randy. Was it one of the Nogarians?
It was Randy. Yeah.
Was it Randy?
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
I watched him fight. I think it was.
Thought it was one of the Nogarians. But anyway, Big Nog maybe. But anyway, long story short, Phil and I are talking one day. That had to be 20 years ago. And he's like, man, I'd really like to go. Tim, I said, let's do it. Let's just go, bro. Well,
Go where? What?
We'll go to Ohio.
To the fight.
So I bought the tickets. I booked the hotel, and he bought his airfare, and he just had to reimburse me for the ticket when we got there, right? And the broom, right? We were just going literally overnight, you know what I mean? Flying back the next day. And he calls me the night before.
This is when you're in Jersey.
This is when I'm in New Jersey.
Okay.
Like first down here. Mm-hmm. Calls me the night before. And I'm all excited, bro, to go. I've been to a couple of Tim's fights before, but I'm all excited. And it's my good friend coming with me. You know, he's flying out of Maine. I'm flying out of Jersey. We're going to meet there. I know Phil's a wild man, so I know it's going to be fun. The night before, my phone's ringing, and I think he's just last-minute details. And he's like, bro, you're going to kill me. You're going to kill me. I know you're going to kill me. What's up, man? I was like, don't tell me you're bailing. He's like, listen, my girl, a new girlfriend, she doesn't think it's a good idea if I go out there. And I'm like,
new
bro,
girlfriend?
it's the night before. You're going to do that to me? And Phil's dated everybody. He's had, so.
And you should have been like, bro, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're going to have a fucking new girl in a week.
I actually got annoyed. I was like, bro, are you kidding me? This is a bitch. He's like, I know it is, bro. I hung up on him. I didn't talk to him for like a year or two after that. So now I'm scrambling. I'm like, I could have called him back, said, send me the money, and I'm sure he would have, but I'm scrambling. So it was only MySpace back then. So I'm on MySpace, and somehow you could search the area, whatever you did. I found a girl in that area that looked hot. Started talking to her. I was like, yo, you want to go to the UFC fights, like, tomorrow night or 2 nights, 2 nights from now? She's like, yeah, sure. She's like, you can even stay at my place. I was like, boom. So I canceled the hotel, flew out there. I stayed with her, went to the UFC smoke show.
Really?
Total smoke show.
Wow.
But listen to this. Can it go kind of?
She had a dick.
No.
She had a dick.
No. You
don't remember where you flew to?
Cincinnati?
It was Ohio. I do think it was Ohio.
I forget.
Can you look up Randy Couture versus...
it was 100% Ohio. No,
Randy
Tim
Couture versus Tim
Sylvia. Yeah, see if that's in Ohio.
But
it might be Nogue too. But anyway, smoke show picks me up at the airport. I'm like, damn, she was a stripper. She looked.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because she told me.
Oh, okay.
She was hot as hell, right? I'm like, this is amazing. She's like, let's go back to my house for a little. I'm thinking, this is amazing.
UFC 68 in Columbus.
Okay, so maybe it was Randy.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah.
Maybe it was Randy.
March 2007.
That sounds. That would be right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we go back to her place before the fights, bro. To this day, it was the most disgusting most disgusting home I've ever been in my life.
Get out of here! Wow,
the sink was like the bathroom. So I remember walking in to use the bathroom. I walked in, I was like, oh my god! Even like had an odor. It was like an apartment over her dad's garage.
Oh wow!
It was like typical stripper fucking pad, bro.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
But I'm saying though.
And I walk in, and I'm like, and she looks good, bro. She's like, she's hot, So I walk in. I remember walking into the bathroom, and there's like 5 years of toothpaste built up in the sink.
Right.
So anyway, yeah. So I thought it was gonna be like, but we still had fun. But I was like, can I get the hotel room back? I don't want to stay there. I did stay there though.
And did you?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Did the dad?
Come on.
Did you get the dad too?
Yeah, he filmed. He filmed it. She had an OnlyFans.
Jeez. Oh, that would be rough, dude.
Yeah.
That would be rough.
Yep. You just wouldn't think. You look at her.
Right.
I mean, I should have put 2 and 2 together, stripper, but I was like,
what are you saying, bro? Come on. You saying all strippers are disgusting?
They got some daddy issues,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Yeah, it's you wonder what makes them go that route,
Exactly.
right?
But that was, like I said, 2007, so that was a long time ago.
I was actually was I? No, I wasn't there. I was actually that was during states. I just got into UFC. I just fought February in the UFC in March. It was February, March, and the next fight was the Randy Couture, Tim Sylvia. And I remember we were at States. I was coaching at East. So Steve was like, "Yo, my boys, the UFC fight." We went to 40-40 Club
Yeah.
in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
We went down there.
Was that Jay-Z's club?
Yeah, Jay-Z's Club. Went down there. We got like Steve bought VIP and stuff. He's
That's
like, "Bro,
awesome.
I'll take care of you." Like, it's fun. No one's even really in there. No one's even really in there. But we watched.
You felt like a baller.
Yeah, but we watched the Randy Tour fight.
That's
there.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Huh.
Jackie Ponerero was there. I remember that's when his wife, well, soon to be ex-wife, was there, and he's like, "That's my girl, Jack Ross, my girl." She's walking in.
That's great. Shared finances and relationships. I'm sure you guys do because you've been together forever.
Yeah,
but
soon,
you think
honestly, it's really as soon as we moved. When we moved in, she moved in into my condo, right, with me.
have you ever?
But yo, I made we weren't married at the time, so she paid half the rent. She made more fucking money than me too at the time. You know what I mean?
Was that when she was a pharmaceutical rep or realtor?
I think she was still a realtor at that time.
Foxton's, yeah.
But I think in like during that time when we lived at the condos when she started working for them for a pharmaceutical, but she was still making more money than me even when she was
That's great.
a real estate agent.
Yeah.
I was a fucking apprentice, dude. I
know.
I was making decent money.
But so obviously shared finances, you think that's like a thing?
I think it's the way to get ahead, bro.
I do too. I think that you pull,
I mean, if you could find the right person
pool
that
your
you
money,
trust,
right.
that you trust and has the same interests and same goals as you, yes, you can. But if you're with a shady person, no, I don't think it's
I know every girl.
But I don't think you should be
wants-
in a relationship with a shady person, period.
I agree.
If you can't trust them with finances,
But every girl wants to
probably
be.
shouldn't trust them with your dick in her mouth.
I shouldn't say this. That's a bold
Right,
statement. But
you know what I mean?
I think there's a lot of girls that want to be taken care of by some 6 foot tall, handsome, rich dude, and that's like 1% of the men out there.
Handsome guys too, though.
But you know what I'm saying? That's like 1% of the pool out there to pick from for women. So chances are you're going to be, financially, you're going to pool your finances somehow and pay for some things together for the most part. But I've never done it ever in a relationship.
You've never put your stuff
I
on
was
together?
I was in a relationship for 9 years. Now listen,
Wait, you were married.
I wasn't married for 9 years.
Oh,
I was
but you were
married, but I
married
was
for-
in a relationship for 9.
And when you guys
We
married,
never
that's-
split one fucking thing.
Never split.
We always had separate finances. Always.
That's kind of. I mean,
Always.
so okay, who paid for dinner?
I mean, listen, she made a lot more money than me. She paid for more things than me, no doubt about it. But like, she never paid anything. Never paid my cell bill, my mortgage, nothing like that.
Like me and Renee were like, I would pay, she would pay.
I always paid my own shit. I should say. Now, Jenny, everybody knows who it is. I guess I was going to say I shouldn't say her name, but obviously made incredible money. So no question, she footed the bill for more communal stuff. We'll call it.
Yeah.
But,
well, that's what she wanted also.
Yeah.
You probably weren't picking out what you,
No question. But I didn't need to live in a great big house either. I'd have been content living in my house. But
That's what I'm saying. You ain't picking it out.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I it's a touchy subject with some
Oh, it is. I mean, I kind of
some
going through it
relationships.
now because I've been in a relationship for 5 years. We don't live together. But what if we did? You got to bring that up.
Yeah.
And,
have to.
and how do you do it?
Who's paying for what?
Exactly. How do you do it? Do you say you?
I just know when me and Renee started when we started like to saying we're gonna get engaged and married. My parents they're old school as fuck. You know what I mean? They're like, you got to you want to get ahead, you put your damn money together.
Yeah.
And I think Renee was making more money than me in the beginning, so she probably was like, hold up,
Yeah.
hold up.
Well, in the end, it worked out for her.
Yeah.
Essentially, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. After your third child, you basically said, "All right,
That was it. Yeah.
all right, you don't work anymore, right?" That makes sense, yeah. But I mean, you look at houses now, especially with this 8% interest. If you're going to buy, we just looked at some, just messing around. Honestly, sometimes we just drive around and look at houses, and I do the math in my head, or they have the whole breakdown.
Well, you better fucking double check that math. Call Andrew or something.
They have the breakdown on Realtor.com of your
Put
down
this
payment.
down, with
20% down on like a $750,000 house is like $100 with the added cost fees and closing fees. It's like $150,000 you put down, and then your mortgage on a $750 is about $4,500.
Crazy, bro.
I'm like, I'm fucking
crazy.
I'm staying where I'm at.
What do you think? Do you think the market's gonna go? Something's gotta happen. It's been way too high. The interest rate's way too high, and the houses are way too high for too long. Right?
Right.
How can that make sense? No, Isn't it usually not like that? That's what everyone says. Oh, if the interest rates are high, the houses are low, and vice versa. Well, it doesn't seem to be the case right now.
Right. Yeah.
Because, dude, honestly, when COVID happened, everybody's panicking, right? Fucking houses dropped like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the time. When everyone's panicking, that's the time to fucking get stuff.
I agree.
And I'm a panicker too. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You know what I mean? Maybe I tried selling my condo. Remember doing that?
Yeah.
I couldn't sell my condo. I bought in 2007, the height of the market before the crash, for $270,000. Right? I tried selling, but 2019, right before COVID, tried selling that condo. Literally, I couldn't sell for $200,000. Someone literally was like $198,000. I'm like, all right, fine, $198,000. We're going to close, and they're like, they want. Oh, something's old. They want to blah blah blah. I said, you know what? Tell them to fuck off. Fuck off. Too bad you ain't getting it now.
That's how
I was
I am.
so fucking pissed.
That's how
I'm like,
I
are
am.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
And thank God I did. Because now that house is probably worth $300,000.
Yeah.
So now it's actually worth money.
Absolutely.
Fucking crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's but that's I'm waiting for the next.
Like I think a
pandemic.
lot of people in the last couple years since the pandemic, they think to themselves, all right, listen, we'll pay the 8, we'll refinance in a couple years. But I mean, shit, who knows if it's going to be a couple years? Who knows if it's going to be 10 years?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You're paying 8%. You know the difference between like a 3% mortgage and an 8% mortgage?
Oh my God.
It's literally like $1,000 a month, depending on the cost of your house.
Right. Well, over the course of 30 years. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Crazy.
There's gonna be so many people underwater though.
Oh.
Buying these houses.
In the last couple years, I think everybody that bought is underwater now.
I just feel like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get how people live. How do these people make the money they do? Or I don't know how much money they make. How do these people get to do the stuff they do? Right?
I don't know, man. I see people, and I'm not the jealous type. I'm a capitalist, so I love seeing people succeed. I do. All people, even strangers that I don't know. I love seeing people succeed, but I always say, how the fuck is he doing that? You know what I mean? I'm always like, how the fuck is he doing that? I know what he does.
I think a lot of people are living by the balls of their ass.
Yeah, I think
That's
so
the
too.
problem.
I think so too.
And I think a lot of people don't have savings and stuff like that.
It's funny you said that. It kind of just reminded me of something. I posted something a while ago. It was a meme about the difference between Generation X and the new generation.
Your generation.
Let me just finish. Okay. And how like we were a generation of savers. Like my dad was always like, don't buy it unless you pay for it cash. Save, put your money away. Put your money.
I know my dad was the same thing.
And I posted something about that, right? Like the difference. Not that I agreed with it, just I thought I thought it made sense in today's thing. And this guy I know, Tony, who has everything, dude, has Lamborghinis, the sickest motorcycles you've ever seen in your life, the sickest trucks you've ever seen in your life. His house is amazing. I mean, he's got everything. He said, "Fuck that, I'm gonna enjoy it while I'm here." Well, guess what? He literally just died.
So that's right.
Yeah,
he was
so
right.
he's right. He was 100% right. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like pay stuff off, this and that. I feel like I'm kind of, that's how my parents it ingrained in me. Pay your stuff off. But then I saw other people like,
no, let the bank hold it.
Let them fucking, why would you pay anything off? Let them I used to always do this. Oh, do you want to, I'm picking up a suit or I'm picking up anything. Oh, you want to pay now? I was like, yeah, let me just pay now. Yeah. Now I'm like, no.
Yeah.
If I fucking die, I'm like, you ain't getting my money, motherfucker.
Exactly right, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to that, like setting up your future money into a trust so the state doesn't get a part of it, But my dad, who was always, when I was a kid, never had anything like super nice. We were always driving around and like he had a car dealership, so we always had some fucking minivan off the car lot, and You know, it was never had. I don't remember my dad ever buying anything new. Now I go up there and he's got a brand new fucking $50,000 tractor, this that, and I'm like, you know, what the fuck, Dad? Like, what, you know, living the good life now. We didn't have none of that shit when I was a kid. And he's like, 0% finance, and I'll buy anything for 0%. That's what he said. I'll buy anything for 0%. I was like, well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Well, okay, back to the generation stuff though. What your Generation X? And, you know,
look up. I believe I'm X. Yeah.
I'm considered millennial though.
Are you?
80s, 1980.
You little punks.
And I was 81. But like,
Little
I feel like
punks.
I'm
You are Z.
no.
I mean X.
I'm like an X. I
Yeah,
feel like
X.
all the movies that I'm like, fuck. I
Yeah.
was an old soul, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
The Gen X is 1965 to 1980.
Yeah. So I just missed it, but
I'm
I feel
Gen
like I'm
X.
Gen X guy.
That's
You
fine.
know?
I'm gonna call you a little bitch millennial from now
That's
on.
all right. The millennials, they say aren't they? I remember they said that the greatest generation is
Baby boomers.
no. The greatest generation is called that's one of the generations.
Oh,
called
is
the
it?
Greatest generation. They're before baby boomers.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they're the ones who had the kids. So they're our like grandparents, really, right? Yeah, and our parents are baby boomers.
What's
they say
the
baby
newest?
boomers ruin the country.
The newest is Gen Z. Gen Z.
Gen Z, Gen fucking
Yeah.
LBGTQZ.
XTUV.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're. I mean, I thought millennials couldn't get worse. They're worse, and it's not their fault. You know, my kids are Z. It's not their fault.
I don't know, man. I see promise. I see a lot of punks too, though. I definitely see fucking punks.
You probably see promise because of the world you live in.
Yeah.
You live in that wrestling world,
yeah.
and I asked you, shit, years ago. I said, do you see, is the pussification of America happening in wrestling, dude? You said no.
No.
So it's the world you roll in, but
It isn't, but it is, and I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like the kids have to wear braces now. If they have to wear a mouthpiece, if they have braces, I'm like the kids fucking hate it. They hate wearing a brace. I'd rather get a bloody like when I was a kid.
Right.
I got a fucking bloody lip. That's what I got when I wrestled,
Right.
and I dealt with it. I knew I had to wear fucking braces,
Right.
like shit like that, you know.
Right.
I
I thought everybody wore a mouth guard when you wrestle. No, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why? Restricts your breathing or something?
I just don't like. I mean, I never did. I mean, honestly, I never wear it when I grapple either.
No shit.
Maybe if I competed in grappling, I might wear it. But what were we talking about?
Just difference between Gen Z, Gen X, millennials. And,
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with it.
well, you get hit in the head a lot, buddy.
I do.
You get hit in the head a lot.
It happens. It happens. No, yeah, but I'm saying, about the kids. Yeah, like, I think,
Are
I
they
think push back.
bigger wimps today? That's what we're talking about.
No, I mean, I don't know. I think it's case by case. You can't say every generation thinks they're better than the next generation. It's just what it is, right?
Yeah, I agree. All right, got another topic you sent actually. Going to strip clubs, is it harmless fun or is it disrespectful to your partner?
It depends on the partner, right?
So listen,
how they feel.
I got to tell you the story. My best friend who passed away, who died in 2007, actually, loved women, but and I know you're gonna say that don't make fucking sense. He's a unique dude. I think you knew him like kind of, but anyway, I'll tell you his name after the show. He passed away in 2007, but anyway, he loved women, but he loved his fiancée. So he was always trying to somehow like incorporate the two, but not like, not cross the line. Like, so she would drive him to the strip club and sit in the car and read a book while he went to the strip club. Is that fucking loyalty or what?
Wow. Well, I mean, at least
That's crazy, bro.
that's kind of crazy. My wife.
That
would
is
not go
crazy.
down with
No, definitely.
Yeah, I've definitely, I've been to bachelor parties and stuff, so she knows I've been there. But like, I'm not like a big strip club guy
I'm not a
anyway.
big
And
strip
I've definitely
club
been
guy.
them for those occasions. You know what I mean? And I'm sure she don't like me going to them. You know, but she knows, for something like that, I'm not gonna be the guy fucking up with her.
The last time,
tell you,
last time I went to a strip club, here's a good Jesse story. Everybody knows Jesse because he's on the podcast all the time, and he doesn't drink much at all anymore. He barely drinks, barely socializes, barely leaves his house now. But we used to go out a lot, especially right after I got separated. We would go out a lot. Well, one night somehow we ended up at Delilah's. We ended up at Delilah's right here in Toms River, and late night, and he had his.
been there since I was.
Well,
I
that
think
was
I went
the-
there when I was 18.
That would have been 5.5 years ago.
I think I went there when I was 18 when it first opened up.
So we're there. We're just kind of a dead night, off night. We're just being boys, having a few. Well, you can't drink in there, right? You have
Yeah,
to
it's a juice bar.
juice bar.
It's not Jersey's.
So he had a handle of vodka in in his, those Dodge pickups that got the side panel on the back, on the side.
Yeah.
He would pop it open. We'd go out there, take a couple shots, go back in, right? Well, he ended up just missing. I assumed he went to the bathroom. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy? I go out, and he's fucking sitting in his truck, head up against the fucking window, passed out cold, to the point where I'm rapping on the window, and he won't wake up, and the door's locked, right? I'm like, holy shit, this dude's fucking passed out, and I'm beating on the door. Well, about that time, people start coming out. Some of the strippers start coming out, and this one girl that we were kind of talking to in there or whatever. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to wake up my buddy. Like, this fucking guy's dead, This is 5 years ago, so there was Uber and shit. I guess I could have got an Uber, but she's like, you need a ride? I was like, yeah, I'll take a ride. She gave me, nothing happened, but she gave me a ride home. So I left Jesse there. I couldn't wake him
Really?
up. I left him in
Dude,
the parking lot.
wow. Nothing happened. I don't believe you.
No, nothing happened.
I don't believe you.
She didn't. She went back to my house, so it was neat. There was no toothpaste in the thing. No, she never got out of the car. She didn't come in. I was a gentleman. I was a gentleman.
Yeah. First time I told you. First time I went to a strip club. I think I told this story. I was. I think it was the first time I went to a strip club. Yeah, I was going into. No, I was at. This is my senior year. It was my senior year. I'm at college Division I Nationals, and I had ID. And all the dads went to the strip club. All the dads. My dad, Mr. Reed was there.
No shit.
That's what he said. Like every dad that I'm friends with in wrestling, they were there, right? So I'm 18, but they think I'm 21. I had a 21-year-old ID. So like all these dads, I'm with dads that got money too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So dude, all the dads are there. They're buying me lap dances. The girls are loving me because they're getting all this money because of me. Yeah. So dude, they threw me on stage. I had 2 girls give me on stage, give me lap dance. Like it's his birthday, bro. I remember I'm sitting there with one of the dads right next to him, right at the stage. We're drinking beer, and the DJ's coming on. He's like, "What's up, St. Louis?" He's like, "If you like to smoke weed, clap your hands." And fucking my buddy's dad looks at me and starts. I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker." Oh, dude.
It's definitely like a
honestly,
coming of age
I probably
thing.
had like 10 lap dances.
That's great.
in there.
That's great.
Yeah, 18 years old.
First strip club I ever went to?
And I was spoiled. This was, it's not that I've been to many. This was there must have been 50 girls in there. We were there for 2-3 hours. I didn't see the same girl twice.
That's crazy. Usually it's not like that. First strip club I ever went to was in Innsbruck, Austria, and here's how it happened. My dad had gotten divorced, and my dad, I never saw my dad was like a workaholic, like never was barely. Well, I shouldn't say barely home. He was a good dad. My dad was a great dad, but was always working, always building his business. He had an oil company, and had his master oil burner technician license, so he was always installing furnaces, things like that. Always out late night building his business, So got divorced after his business became successful. But then, I never saw the dude do anything but work really. But then when he got divorced, I'd see him start drinking a little bit, and I'm like, he was just medicating. You know what I mean? For about a year, my dad was like medicating a little bit. And my parents every year would do a big trip. Well, he bought so much equipment from this big parent company that they would always take him and my mom on a trip. Well, he got divorced. He had nobody to take. So he's like, you want to come with me? I was like, hell yeah. We were going skiing. We're going to ski the Alps, and, just we were in Europe. So why wouldn't I go? So the first night, he's drinking a little bit. And again, I never seen my dad drink my whole life. He's drinking a little bit. He's getting a little banged up. Well, a bunch of the businessmen decided to go to the strip club. And I was 16 or 17 because you can drink over there, like 16.
Oh, yeah, definitely, right.
So, he wasn't like he said, do you want to go? I went with him. You know what I mean? And he got so fucking banged up, and he's throwing dollar bills. And I was like, this is my fucking dad. I've never seen my dad do any shit like this. But that was the first time I was ever in a strip club in my life. They called him Bill. My dad's name was Bill. Bill.
It's like Kill Bill. Bill. Yeah, that's funny.
Yep.
What, your old man? Did you get a lap dance?
No, I don't think I did. I just remember that was the night I got so banged up I couldn't leave the hotel the next day. I was so hungover. I didn't get out of bed the whole next day, and I was like, why did I do that? Everybody was skiing the Alps. I missed the whole thing. We went to
a fucking 16-year-old kid.
Exactly.
Drinking and looking titties for the first time.
I do remember being in one of those what are they called, those boats, gondolas in Venice.
Oh, in Venice? You were in Venice?
It's me and my dad and some dude singing to us. I'm like, this is the fucking weirdest shit I ever did, but yeah.
That's cool though. Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
I want to go to Italy so bad.
My kids are over there right now.
Yeah, man.
Or on their way. They're literally on their way.
Yeah. I got to get there. The home country.
Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Yep. What else we got, pal? You covered most of it.
I think we did pretty good today, buddy.
Oh, friends with benefits. What's your feeling on that?
Well, obviously, I have a wife with benefits, I guess. So I guess that's where I'm at. But I mean, yeah, if you say you're a single dude and you're driven, right? Maybe you're a new fighter, or a new businessman or something, and you want to focus your time on that, but you still want to get your rocks off, and there's some lady that you like and you trust and you think, and it works out. How can that not be good?
I think if it's completely consensual on both sides, and both know exactly what it is, nobody's lying to anybody, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, as long yeah. But you could see how it gets sticky.
You think? Do you
You know
think?
what I'm saying? Sticky? No.
Yeah. Do you think you could? I don't think this is common. You can have a sexual relationship with a girl and then just be her friend after that.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
No, you don't think so?
No. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'll say that.
Someone's gonna catch feelings with that.
Yeah. So, usually. But I mean, there's definitely. I'm sure you're friends with girls that you've slept with before. Right?
It can definitely be
You know what I
done.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it could be done.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I mean, maybe not right away though. You know what I mean? Like you're sleeping with them and then you're fucking friends with them. Like you're sleeping with them every day for a year, and then we stop sleeping together and we're just fucking friends. Maybe a little weird.
I agree. Yeah, little time's got to pass. Both have to kind of move on.
Maybe
and
move on. Yeah, right.
But the at least for me, the urge to go back to that never came up again. It was just strictly friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like good friends too. So crazy.
Well, maybe you value that more.
Yeah, definitely. All right, pal. That was a good go. Good little go, buddy. Always a pleasure sitting down here. A twofer.
A twofer, back to back.
If you will.
Back to back. It's like fucking Drake. Back to back. All right,
pal. Champ of the Tramp out. Guys, just a reminder, don't forget to find and follow us on YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and most other podcast platforms.